are live.
And we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the first ever edition of the Soul of Wrestling Report. Tonight, and tonight only, we're going to be reviewing the June 13th edition of Monday Night RAW, aka
Meh.
not bad,
Yeah.
aka
Could have been worse.
Ethan. Could have been worse, yeah. My name is Aiden, and I'm happy to be joined here tonight by my good friends, Moneymaker Mike,
Hello.
Eli,
Yes, sir.
Adam,
Hi.
Reem,
Hi.
and Trippy Crumpet. See, now, we've done this before, but this is a new podcast, a new era, per se. So I thought that for, the new viewers, the people that don't know us, haven't seen us before, we might as well go through some introductions. I gave you their names, but we should preface any of our conversations with our favorite wrestlers, because as much as I hate it, I have to admit that I'm gonna be a little bit biased from time to time for my favorites.
Really?
I'll start. My favorite.
You're not the only one.
Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is, Seth Rollins. They're up there. Cesaro, he's up there. Alexa Bliss, love her.
You're
Wow.
kidding.
Hi, Alexa. Just kidding, she probably is listening. And Sasha Banks, she's
Don't think she's watching.
yeah,
I'm surprised
Hey.
you said Sasha Banks.
I believe in miracles. Let's go down the line right here. Adam, I'm just looking at the icons. Adam, you go first. Buddy,
Oh.
who are your favorite?
Well, as you can see by my icon, I've got to start with Bray Wyatt. My boy,
Oh.
Bray,
Let's
the beard of dreams. And then we've got AJ Styles. Who doesn't like AJ Styles,
He's a good guy.
And then he's a good guy. And then I've got to go Bailey. Just my girl.
Bailey.
Bailey. We want some Bailey.
Hey.
And the booty.
Alright.
Bailey's booty. Just put it out there.
All right. Fair enough. I almost forgot your name. Hey, Eli.
No, you forgot my name.
Who are your
My
favorite
name.
wrestlers, buddy?
I mean, I'm a bit offended, but I'm gonna play along just to humor you.
Go for it, buddy.
Seth Rollins is my icon. Could tell. Yeah. And then, and then Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho. I'm a big fan of the heels. And then for women, I'm gonna have to go Becky.
He
Oh.
loves him some Becky. He likes Becky almost as much as I like Alexa Bliss, but I just like her fucking more.
No,
All right.
that's probably true, actually.
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
probably very, very true.
Don't even try to deny it. All right, Moneymaker Mike, tell us your faves.
Well, as you can see, by my icon, my favorite NXT wrestlers, Ty Dillinger, LOL. But my favorite wrestlers,
No.
Seth Rollins,
LOL.
John Cena, Cesaro, and for women, I have to go with Sasha. American Alpha, best tag team.
Oh, okay. I'm
club
sorry.
best
I
tag
totally forgot that. American Alpha is absolutely fantastic. All right, Reem, who are your faves? What'd you have to say, Eli?
I forgot one of mine.
All right, go for it, buddy.
The Patrick Clark.
No.
The
Oh.
Patrick Clark.
Jeez.
Prediction: he will
He
give
had
you a
to.
Money in the Bank. In the main event. He's gonna actually come into the ladder match and win the briefcase and then cash in. And
I
be the
know,
champion.
he's the seventh man.
He is the seventh man.
He's
My
not.
heart
I
broke.
guarded him, but oh yeah, Reem. Tell us your
Yeah.
faves.
Well, Seth Rollins. I think Kevin Owens. And there's, who else? Sami Zayn. Sasha Banks.
There you go.
Oh.
God.
The excitement in her voice.
It's Sami Zayn. It's Sasha Banks. All right, and last but certainly not least, we got Trippy Crumpet here. Trippy, who are your faves?
Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens.
Stay away.
I'm having a moment here. Carmella,
Oh.
And can't teach that.
Sasha Banks.
There you go.
Can I say my favorite tag team?
Oh,
Sure.
yeah,
It might sound silly, but New Day.
Oh,
Reem, I was actually just
Oh.
about to trash talk the New Day. And that's actually a great segue to our first segment of the night.
Which
Let's
was a
pick it
good
up,
segment.
Transition, you know what? Just don't hate, don't hate.
Working on our journalism as we get stronger. It's great.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Phenomenal.
Speaking of the New Day,
Oh,
as
Lord
Rick
have
said,
mercy.
they were okay. Well, first I should mention that before the New Day came out, they had everybody come out on the stage to for the memory of the people that were lost in the shooting in Orlando over the weekend.
that's true.
That was
Did anyone notice that Rio was on the stage? Did anyone
Oh
notice
yeah,
that
we'll
Rio
get
was
into
on the
that. We
stage?
will get
He wasn't
into
20
that.
minutes late.
He
wasn't
was 20 minutes late, but he
He
was
was.
there. I think Adam. I think what happened was, he went to the arena. He went out onto the stage for that, and then he went back to the airport. Maybe he forgot his sunglasses or something, and they held him there for a little bit. The 5 hours might have been an exaggeration
I
by
think he might
him.
have to go in there. He
but
might
that's
have to go
my
on
only
pick up
guess.
page, you know.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. So after that, we wrap with that. That was a really, always gotta respect WWE for the
gotta give
little things like that.
them
The
credit
little
for
things
that.
like that. The New Day, they come out. Kofi Kingston's wearing those Steph Curry kicks,
Air
And
Max
things.
shuffleboards.
which his loving partners bashed and bashed and bashed and bashed. Now I've said it once, I've said it again. I like the New Day to an extent. Because hey, hold on, hold your horses. They're just kind of, I don't know. I know their gimmick isn't supposed to be serious, but when they're fighting teams like the club, for example, it just does not feel right to me. You
Yeah,
have
I
these
get that.
goofs, and even when they get laid out by the club, right? Even when they go out and get their asses just handed to them on a silver platter, they come up the next week with their unicorn horns on, with their pink and blue gear, and they're talking about bootios and unicorns
Yeah.
and now Kofi Kingston shoes. Like, I just wish that like it's not even like the gear kind of does bother me, the colors of the gear, but that's for like something else. That's
I just wish they could be a bit more serious at times.
There
Because,
was
like,
one night last year where they ended the show with just an absolute dominant ass kicking of like, who was it? It was like Cena and maybe like
I
Ziggler
remember
was
that.
involved. That's what I want to see more of. I want to see more of like they're serious, man. We actually have to kick these guys' asses. Like them get the best of the club for once, or something like that.
They don't even have to it doesn't have to be a consistent thing. This like more serious side, but I wish it was brought out more often. Because right now, as of tonight, we haven't seen it in this feud. And you think that going into a fatal 4-way match for their tag team championships, especially when they're dawning on a record, you think that they'd be like, okay, we got this a little bit more seriously, or at least pretend like they're mad at the idea that they have to defend their titles against 3 other teams, but they're out there and they're just they spend 90% of the promo just goofing around until Enzo and Cass came out, and the last 10% of it was just oh yeah, and we're gonna win Sunday because New Day rocks. It's just they need to spend more time focusing on the feud instead of just getting the crowd's adoration.
Yeah.
Because the crowd adoration is great, but you have to look at the longevity of these characters. If they keep on goofing around like this and goofing around in every single story, it's gonna get redundant.
If it hasn't already.
I think it has.
I think we were saying this when January they were kind of rubbing dry on us.
They have their bright spots. I can't take that away from them.
I think tonight reminded me more of a last year New Day when I was really, really into them, October, November. I felt this was one of their stronger promos in recent memory.
Yeah.
Even though it had nothing to do with the feud, it was just still more entertaining than some of the other ones that I've recently seen.
Yeah. That's what you're saying. Well, I actually really enjoyed it when Enzo and Cass came out and their interaction.
Yeah, definitely.
When I saw them interact, I was like, okay, these two teams are they should be fighting at SummerSlam. I truly believe that this should be the SummerSlam feud, New Day, Enzo and Cass, because they're both goofs. But Enzo and Cass, like the goofs with an edge, and the New Day are the one that just the innocent goofballs who they used to be heels, but now they're just kind of whatever they are. They're heels sometimes. I don't even know. You can't tell with them.
I'm
I
the
can't even
only
tell
one who
what the
blows
crowd
my
cheers.
girl.
Oh my gosh. It was good. It was good interaction, but they have to build I don't see I don't see how they could make a feud out of just good interactions. It has to be like that. But then when you take away that funny haha interaction stuff and you add in a more serious aspect, you have to take away some of that. So they have to find if they're ever gonna do this feud in specific, they have to find a balance between the two leading things, the two biggest things in a story, entertainment and believability. That's what I'm gonna say about that.
I agree.
I'm gonna let you guys talk, but I gotta get through this segment real quick, and then I'll leave the floor to you guys. So yeah, it was that, and then what happened?
Vaudevillains came out, and Aiden English decided to sing for some reason.
Oh yeah,
he's a good singer. He's a good singer.
Beautiful voice like an angel.
Exactly. Thank you, Mike.
His singing
trying to trash Aiden English.
No, his singing voice is better than his speaking voice.
Oh yeah, he's
true.
Excuse me, I'll give. Yeah, there you go. I'll give Mike that credit because he was the first person I heard that say Kermit the Frog, kinda. Nia Jax and her match at Takeover. Anybody? Holy
I don't
I'm just saying. She sounded like a Alvin and the Chipmunks version of Nia Jax.
She did.
I mean, of Kermit the Frog. I'm sorry.
Kermit the Frog and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, and then Oh yeah, yeah. And then Simon Gotch sounds like Cody Rhodes. It's crazy. So after that, the club came out.
My boys.
Mark out, Adam. Mark out.
Bald beauty.
I will mark out. They are my babies. They are my bald babies.
My bald babies. Woo. All right. And I kind of this is what I kind of what brought the entire segment together. I thought is the fact that they sat there and at least they're acknowledging the fact that the New Day and the Vaudevillains and Enzo and Cass are so goofy. At least that's brought up. Like back in the day, when the WWE was first starting, you have these larger than life personas like Macho Man and Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. That was your reality. But nowadays, I'm just saying, if Ultimate Warrior was brought into today's generation, I feel people would make fun of his character. As great as it was larger than life, and that's what wrestling was, and it kind of in some aspects still is. And he was a great performer. But today's it's different today.
Could you imagine just Hulk Hogan sitting there talking about eating your vitamins and saying your prayers, brother, and then he's cutting this promo on Chris Jericho and he's just going, "You're an idiot. You're stupid.
That could be worse than a Roman Reigns promo.
You stupid ass."
I'm saying something.
Yeah, you're stupid ass. What the hell are you saying? It's changed. The game's changed.
Adam, what were you saying about Roman?
Well, if Hogan done that now, I think Roman would be better than him, and that's saying something.
It was just a different time. Eli, what were you saying before I interrupted you? I'm sorry.
It's the game's changed, but some of these tag teams are making it work to an extent, and I like the mix that they have going in the company right now. And it's not really Hogan, it's not to the level of Hogan in them, but I don't know.
Yep. So after that, we get there's an 8-man tag team match with all those teams. It was the New Day and Enzo and Cass, Sans, Xavier Woods, versus the Vaudevillains and the Club. The Club hit their finisher on Kofi for the win, so tag team champion has been pinned. I am in firm belief that if you have the champion pinned the week before, shout out to Charlotte, you should have that champion win at the pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have mind the Club winning, but I don't think it's going to happen at this point because having the New Day get pinned, they get pinned on Raw and then they lose. That's just there needs to be some sort of balance. If they were going to have the New Day lose, I thought that they should have just had them pin one of the Vaudevillains tonight and then just let them go in strong. And then if they're going to fall, I assume if they're going to drop the titles to anyone, it's going to be the Club because the Club is red hot right now. I don't know. I just thought that they could have done it. I mean, it was a good match. A very, very solid match.
I enjoyed it. I won't lie.
Kofi did that impressive flip thing.
Kofi's spot was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Ricochet or something.
Yeah. I heard
that reference to.
I believe. Yeah. I wasn't really sure who it was. I heard somebody like shades of blank, but I know almost nothing about indie wrestling, so I drew a blank on the spot. So yeah, this was a solid match. I'll give it a B, a solid B, a straight up B because
I'll give it out of 10. I'll say 7.5, 8.
7.5. Mike, how would you grade this match? What'd you feel?
I felt like it was a good match. So I don't have to give it like an A minus.
Yeah, I think I'm hindering the finish, hindering on it. Like I don't know. It just kind of bugged me. I just hate seeing champions get pinned. This whole 50-50 booking thing should not apply to champions if they're gonna do it. I'm thinking I'm using that 50-50 term correct. I think it's just like a balance of like win loss. That's not how you build champions. That's how you keep them at bay and just keep them like this.
That's how you bore me.
Exactly. That's how you. Yeah, exactly. Because then like it becomes like this like same old win loss. It's like I would rather see consistent wins because when they lose, it's gonna be like whoa. But like it won't be whoa if they lose this Sunday.
You never get that sort of reaction anymore. When someone wins, you're like, oh, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Trippy, what would you grade this match? Any comments?
Scale of 1 to 10, 8.994.
Oh.
Solid number?
It's a good
Solid number.
I like it.
Eli, how would you grade this match, sir?
Okay, are we with this new era?
I think everybody took 1 out of 10, so let's go 1 out of 10. If I would have to, I'm gonna change mine. I'll give it a 7.8.
I would
Very stellar.
hover around a 7.45. It was solid. I can't complain.
Okay, wait, open raw.
8.5.
8.5.
Ooh,
Alright, yeah. Solid.
I like them numbers.
Number below 5. That's good. Not common for Raw because I guarantee you there will be matches that we talk about tonight that will be under 5.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So after this match, there's another quick Darren Young segment with Bob Backlund.
God, can I cringe anymore?
Basically,
Which I thought was
Goodness.
stupid.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey. Whoa. Dolphin pterodactyl thing. I gotta say, unpopular opinion, but I don't mind it.
It's interesting.
I think it's intriguing. I'm intrigued, but I think knowing Vince, all of these gimmicks he seems to build flop on television. Shout out to Epico and Primo.
Seriously, oh god, those guys.
It sounds like it could be something great, but I don't know if it's going to work out in the end on television.
It won't.
He's saying win. So all I'm assuming what's going to happen is he's no, hold on. We're not there yet, Adam. Adam, there are a list of steps that Darren Young has to take before he goes back to being a curtain jerker. And that would be you have to start with squashing jobbers. Like, let's say, I'm going to say curtain jerkers because I don't want to get roasted like Josh on Twitter. Squashing curtain jerkers like the Social Outcasts. Guys like that. Oh wait, not Adam. Sans Adam Rose. Peace.
Yo.
Sorry, Adam. We'd love to have you on the podcast sometime, buddy. I mean Aldo Rose. I'm sorry.
Aldo Rose.
Kruger.
Yeah, Leo Kruger. He's got to squash guys like that. Maybe, just maybe, if they're feeling a little bit edgy, they could have him beat a guy like I don't know, maybe would they go as far as letting him beat Sheamus? Possibly.
I don't think so.
But maybe
Depends
a roll up.
Depends if they're feeling froggy or not.
Exactly. They gotta really be behind this guy. But after he beats Sheamus, they're gonna have a rematch next week, then a week after on main event, which he will lose and then spiral into irrelevancy. Right back where he was before, jobbing every week on main event Superstars, while Bob Backlund cries himself to sleep every night.
Just ask the extension.
Yeah, dude, my brother, I just gotta say, quick story. My brother, see, I was pretty high on the Ascension when they were first coming in. Still am, by the way. They're the greatest tag team of all time, low key. And I was very, very, very sure of the fact that at WrestleMania, the year they debuted, it was going to be the Usos versus the Ascension, and the Ascension was going to win. I even went as far as to say, and this is what my brother will never let me live down, that the Ascension was going to be, or the Usos were going to be Ascension food. Boy, was I wrong. Because they came out for maybe 3 weeks straight, squashed some local jobbers, then lost. And then
Get them now.
did they even make it to WrestleMania? I don't think so.
Why have I never heard that story before?
What, Eli?
Why have I never heard that story before?
Well, I don't know. A little embarrassing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ascension
They were Ascension. They should have been Ascension food, but nope. They come up with this Illuminati gimmick, and then the APA and the freaking APA teams up, lays the smackdown on them. They just become absolute jobbers after getting beaten down by wrinkly old men, and it's a real sad thing. And now one of them suspended, right, for using.
Yeah, he's until Wednesday.
Oh, the Ascension will be back soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank goodness,
Connor.
Wait, suspended until Wednesday?
Yeah.
Calling it they're jumping the winners of the tag team match.
Same. They are definitely going to do that. I bet Vince is swerving us, and they're actually... Wait, this Wednesday? Okay, he doesn't even need to swerve us. They're definitely coming out on Sunday. Hey, Adam, I'm sorry. I just checked Bleacher Report, and there was a list of most anticipated returns, and Bray Wyatt was number 2 to the Ascension.
I'm just going to jump out my window a sec.
A sec? I'll see you soon. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to crush your hopes and dreams like that.
It's okay, it's okay.
But it's true. I can't say it was a prank or anything, because it was true.
Just like the truth, the Bleacher Report always tells the truth, right, Aiden?
Wait, did that Daniel Bryan article come from Bleacher Report?
Yeah.
Okay, no. Bleacher Report is full of lies.
Why are you giving them shout-outs, man?
Sami Zayn is better than Daniel Bryan, you people.
Tags them.
Unpopular
Tax
opinion.
them.
Tag them. Quote this and tag them. See what they gotta say.
Feisty.
Anyways.
Back to Raw.
Moving swiftly.
Right. Backstage, Shane says, it doesn't matter which show each person runs. Stephanie said she wants to run both. My favorite person of all time, Corporate Kane, is back.
I popped for
Just in time for the return of our podcast, my favorite person, Corporate Kane. I was sitting here like, welcome back. He's the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT. It's that simple.
One of the greatest high flyers ever, you know?
Have you seen his red arrow? He's got a fat red arrow, I'm telling you. He can hit that Phoenix Splash better than Seth Rollins could. In his sleep. Alright,
That's a lie.
All
so
right.
he's back. Reem. Oh, where'd you hear that? I bet you read on Bleacher Report that Seth Rollins is better than Kane. I bet.
You are sadly mistaken.
You are not even sadly, you are like pathetically mistaken. Like
Kane hits a better 630 senton than Ricochet ever could.
Exactly.
Wow.
I wish Kane was in the cruiserweight tournament thing that's going on. He would win for sure.
I also think he should be in Lucha Underground wrestling Prince Puma.
Maybe when he retires at the prime age of what is he like right now, like 23?
He's
125.
Don't hate. He's like maybe like 18, I don't know. He looks at least he's looking great. So basically he wants to help run out the shows. He has a letter of recommendation from the Undertaker. So the Undertaker is back in the form of a letter. You're welcome.
I missed him.
Watch, that's what WWE would tell you. See, Undertaker, man. I'm so glad he is becoming a writer instead of wrestling. I hope he just writes letters for the rest of his career. Only if they're about Kane and praising Kane, because he's the greatest of all time. Speaking of failed video packages, well, this one's failed. Darren Young isn't. Primo and Epico, everybody.
Oh, fucking hell.
So they wrestled one match on Raw a few weeks ago, and now they're just doing segments. They're doing backstage. They're not backstage, but they're doing like pre-recorded segments. Beach segments.
What are they?
You know
what are they even called?
The Shining Stars.
Like the Dying Stars.
Oh. All right. That's enough. That's enough primo.
Hashtag it, ladies
bashing.
and gentlemen,
You
the
rude
dying
people.
stars.
That's rude. But I have some I have a backstage scoop. You ready?
Oh shit.
So after their debut match, where they got probably the biggest pop in history, if I do recall, their finisher was the greatest finisher of all time, if I do recall. Their opponents, not NXT superstars, they were 2 local jobbers. And I guarantee you that Vince, right when they got backstage, Vince walks up, gives them both hugs, and says, "You guys did so well. You get to go on a 1-month vacation to Puerto Rico." So that's why they're not on TV. It's not because they were so bad. It's because they were so good.
I thought Vince was actually in the call right then. Oh my god.
Thank you. I pride myself on
Impression, bro.
Thank you. See, I feel like I'm reviewing like superstars right now because this level of sarcasm is usually reserved solely for superstars and main event.
Oh yeah.
Let's not forget main event. So yeah, that happened. Anybody want to talk about Primo and Epico? My fave.
No.
Okay.
Wow. Rude people.
Wow. All right. I don't appreciate it. I don't. I forgot to mention that they are my favorite wrestlers of all time. When we were going over our favorites.
IMO. They're better
That's the
than
point.
Michaels.
Oh, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels
on them.
couldn't lace their boots. Shawn Michaels could not pluck flowers with them in Puerto Rico. I'm telling you.
I agree, bro.
No, you're the best, the greatest of all time is Angelo Dawkins.
Okay, you're right. He's up there. And his tag team, isn't he tagging with the Patrick Clark Jr.?
No, I don't think that he is. I just think that there was one night at a live event he was just helping him make NXT great again.
One night and one night only, the greatest tag team of all time, folks.
I feel like you can't be sarcastic about it because the greatest person of all time is on that team.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
So Titus O'Neil had a great match. Oh wait, no,
He
got
didn't
jumped
have
by
one.
Rusev. You know what the greatest way? Such a hardcore assault. You know what the best way to cap it off? Is with submissions.
You know what's even better though?
What?
When those submissions are on announce tables, they're so much more vicious.
Dude,
when they're on announce
Paige,
tables.
I gotta say the best moment of Raw was when Paige. No, it wasn't tonight, but it was some other time. Oh, Paige, I have a lot to talk about Paige later tonight.
Oh.
Just they're so much more painful looking when they're on announce tables because they do so much damage. Like imagine this, Eli. You're face down on the announce table, and what if there's like a wire poking you? Uncomfortable, right?
Oh,
Uncomfortable.
damn it.
But if you're in the ring, that's not gonna happen. So Chris Jericho and Paige had the right idea.
Hell, I even think Rusev had the right idea on the ramp on that shivering cold steel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Might get the willies.
Goosebumps.
He was getting the goosebumps. So he was
I'm
getting the
getting
willies
goosebumps.
while he was on the stage.
I'm cringing. I'm cringing just thinking about the sheer ice cold. And imagine this: Dirty Boots walked on that. He probably had to take a shower afterwards.
God.
He probably had to take a shower afterwards. His head touched it too. What if there's germs on the bottom of those shoes? His hands touched the cold, gross floor, and then he touched his mouth or his nose, and now he's got the cold. He's gonna miss Money in the Bank. Rusev wins
He'd have
by
to sue
default.
WWE. He'd have
It's the
to.
genius. Well, Vince is probably gonna sue him for pushing him. That emotional distress is still bothering him.
Oh, and he broke the stage as well. That's coming out of his paycheck.
Oh yeah. I saw that and I'm like, watch him get suspended again. He broke the lights on the side of that where the ramp meets the stage, that little juncture. He broke some lights there. What a bad guy. Titus O'Neil, Dad of the Year, not Wrestler of the Year. I tell you what, hugging people, grabbing his boss on national television. I don't think so.
I remember that.
I don't think so. Breaking lights? Is that setting a good example for children? Okay, guys, I gotta stop being sarcastic. This segment was bad. This segment was
I have a
bad.
legitimate question.
What's up?
Do you see Titus O'Neil walking out of Money in the Bank with the
No.
I see. I'm kind of like iffy on that because I feel like it might have been the reason they gave Rusev the title because they wouldn't want Titus O'Neil to be the face, and maybe like Vince always planned on giving him the U.S. title, but why would he suspend him if he was so high on him? You know?
Exactly.
For such a stupid reason.
I guarantee you, if John Cena did that, he would not have gotten suspended. If it was Seth, he wouldn't have. If it was Roman, if it was Dean, if it was anybody big, he's just like he's throwing his power, he's throwing his weight around.
I just don't. Personally, I would love to see this title stay on Rusev for a good chunk of time.
Mm-hmm.
I
I think he could revitalize his career and bring it out of the scum of the League of Nations. And
I actually like Rusev.
I think he's a talent.
very talented. He's a very talented individual. I think Lana makes him that much better.
True.
You're right.
And
You're
I just
right.
think- I think that him dropping the title to Titus O'Neil, who I don't get the hype on at all. The only thing that Titus O'Neil has going for him is his hot tag. He just sits there, he drops the shoulders and then he picks him up. He picks the one guy up and hits the other guy with that guy. It's so cool. It's literally my favorite.
And then he does like the knee, and then he turns around, and then he does another knee, and then he turns around, and there's another knee, and then he throws the guy, just throws him effortlessly.
He throws him. Yeah, it's like
Tough.
it was so great
Out of
that
the
I had to tweet to him about it, and he liked it because he knows how good his hot tag is.
You got a like from Titus O'Neil?
I did.
Yeah.
Same.
That must mean he's a fan of the show.
I tweeted him once saying like, "You're gonna walk out Money in the Bank with the U.S. title." I got like 2. Christ.
Dude. Titus O'Neil, you liked 2 of our workers' tweets. Basically, what you're saying to me is, "Hey guys, can I come on the podcast sometime?" And the answer is yes. If you want to come on,
Unanimous, yes.
I think he's dying. Like,
I mean, in that
I-
case, we have Tessa Blanchard on the waiting list, and we have Evilise on the waiting list. I mean, I'm pretty sure Adam's interacted with Finn Balor.
Chad Gable was
Chad
like
Gable?
I could.
Finn Balor, yeah, all of these people.
That's Brodus Clay, guys. I said the other day. We're good friends.
Let's save that story
For
because
NXT.
for NXT, yeah, for NXT when it comes that time.
We will.
Get ready for an episode that has the authors of Brodus Clay, the authors of Funk, on because you're gonna love this story. It's
From the man
fantastic.
himself.
From the man himself. You can listen to that accent all night long. What was I saying? Something about
Titus O'Neil.
Should I forget?
Titus O'Neil and Rusev.
He's not
Titus
winning.
O'Neil Rusev.
Personally, I don't see him winning because I feel like it'd be dumb to kind of just break down Rusev, where he could like it'd be like a happy medium between like that dominant guy who never loses and that jobber in the League of Nations.
Exactly. Like I like this. I really like this right now.
Yeah,
I like what
this
he's
Rusev.
doing.
I'd like him to see him get elevated a little bit more and in like a more prominent feud than Titus O'Neil. Say like, I don't know, give me an example.
I'd like to see him fight Cesaro sometime in the future.
Cesaro would be a good idea after this whole Money in the Bank deal is done. Cesaro and Rusev would be a great feud, honestly.
Honestly, that could be like the SummerSlam match.
That's what I was thinking. Extend that to SummerSlam. That'd be really nice.
I'm
And then
down with
Cesaro. Yeah. Okay. See, like, and actually take Rusev serious once again, which I would love.
Yep. Mike, Titus O'Neil. I know he's your favorite of all time.
He's the best.
Do you think he's got a sliver of a chance at Money in the Bank?
I don't know. I think Rusev will probably retain, and then they'll probably have a rematch at Battleground, and maybe Titus might have a chance there, depending on what happens throughout the week's time. But we'll just.
I hope a rematch doesn't happen if he loses.
I just don't like Titus. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. The reason I really like this segment was because we didn't have to sit through a Titus O'Neil match. So thank you, Rusev.
True.
I mean, he's not the worst, but I want that top-notch quality stuff. That's all I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
Segment was I'll rate that a T for thank you, Rusev.
Thank you,
Let's move
Rusev.
on. Let's move on.
Swear.
Up next, girls from the age of 12 to 17. You loved this one, didn't you? It's the Ambrose Asylum. It's Dean Ambrose. It's Roman Reigns. It's the man himself, Seth Rollins. They're talking. I bet you all liked it when Seth was buddy with the Shield, right? You like that. You like seeing Roman smile, like seeing Seth smile, like seeing Dean
You
smile.
lie.
Well,
I'm not lying. I liked it when he was being a jerk towards me. That was what I liked.
It felt good on my heart to hear those kinds of
things. It did. It was just like, man, this is cool. Like, this could happen down the line, and then
the memoirs.
He kind of snapped me back into reality.
I'm like, oh wait, no, they're supposed to hate each other.
And I called it. As soon as he said, I'm pretty sure anybody could call it. But
yeah. It was just
the most satisfying moment in the ring with the two. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was very well planned out promo.
Yeah, the entire thing was like, it could have been really like, it could have been like entirely Shield based, and it could have been entirely like ignore the Shield. But they find like a nice little balance between the two.
And then he broke all the Shield fans' hearts.
I mean, I'm gonna say this, and I don't think you guys will agree with this, but I think Dean is very entertaining.
I did get a kick out of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say that this will be Reem's last podcast. We're saying last week. It was great having you on, Reem. You won't be on the next episode, but that's all I gotta say.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Exactly. You can watch.
But he was entertaining tonight.
I'm not gonna lie. I did get a kind of a kick out of him tonight.
There you go.
The first time ever. I hate corny Dean Ambrose.
He's so like, he's kind of like the New Day. He's hit and miss.
It really annoys me. He just stands there with his tongue out, just like gauzing at them.
Yeah.
Because he's a lunatic, bro.
He's insane.
Crazy. He's crazy.
Dude, he's insane.
He's insane. He lives in an asylum.
Oh, sorry.
With a mop and thumbtacks.
Are you done?
Wow.
I'm done, I think. The thing that got me really uncomfortable with this was the fact that, I think that Dean Ambrose might win now.
What?
Oh, I agree. I really do agree.
I can see what you're saying.
Just the way that they went about that. Like, I knew that
especially at the end.
Maybe like. Yeah. The end.
Wait.
Like,
No. Okay, wait. Whenever somebody ends up like winning or something, then they're gonna lose in the pay-per-view. That happens a lot.
That's not necessarily true.
But it happens a lot. And Dean is
everybody won tonight except for Cesaro and Jericho. I don't think they have a chance.
Wait. And Dean? What about Dean? And Dean has this thing, okay, with pay-per-views where he just loses. There's every single one of them. Well, not every single one of them, but still.
I would hate to see Dean win this briefcase because he's a guy that doesn't need it.
Yeah.
And I think just think about how like the authority figures are booking things lately. Like they're like, oh well, this is a good idea. This could get us viewers. Like I feel like it wouldn't even be necessary for Dean to have the briefcase to get involved at SummerSlam. Like they could be like,
but they got to think of it from a business perspective too.
Yeah, and
if
then
Dean wins, all the little girls gonna buy his shirts again.
Yeah, but
blah blah.
But come on, there's a guy like a Sami Zayn. Anybody can get behind Sami Zayn. And Kevin Owens, could you imagine a heel run with the briefcase with Kevin Owens? How awesome that would be.
Oh, I don't want Dean to win. Far from it.
They're just, I know, but I'm just saying it's like WWE would miss all these opportunities by giving the briefcase to Dean. They can build.
They are a business at the end of the day too.
I know, but businesses need more than 3 guys, and one of these guys holding the briefcase could bring like Kevin Owens to. He could cement himself in the top tier. Sami Zayn could just come out of nowhere and put himself in that top tier, like something like that. And, yeah.
But my bold shucky ducky quack quack prediction of the night is I honestly the way that all went down and just the way that Dean is like main eventing all of these like these singles matches that have been happening, I feel like it's gonna I feel like Seth will win a Money in the Bank and Dean will cash it.
It'd be so ugly though. I don't want that.
But
Dean's never been given that final push, so I think this is gonna be it for him. He's always been inches off the title. And then
I just don't
I
think
think
that
at Battleground, if he does cash in a win, at Battleground they lose it to Roman or Seth.
honestly, like, I don't think this is his time.
I don't think it is either.
It's never his time.
They need to. I feel like they just don't need like they'll like. I'm fine with him getting involved at SummerSlam in a triple threat or whatever.
Well, I'll be
Or wrestling Roman in the main event or something like that. Like if it was just him, if it was just those two wrestling and then Triple H and Seth wrestling. But I just like. I don't think it's time to put the strap on him. It really is. I think next year sometime, like, talk to me this time next year, and if Dean can stop being completely corny and entertaining, like he is entertaining to an extent. It's like the New Day almost. Like they're entertaining to an extent. But if he could like kind of diversify himself and elevate himself to be that guy, I guess, then go for it. Put the strap on him. But now's not the time.
Yeah,
I get you.
that's what you're saying.
I get you.
I'm just gonna make this case. You know how I started the show saying that I might be a little bit biased. Yeah, that's starting now. That's starting now. See, I think that Sami Zayn is the dark horse in this match. And when I say dark horse in this match, I don't mean Michael Cole. Woohoo! Sami Zayn's the dark horse in this match where he's gonna lose. I mean like the actual dark horse where like if it's not gonna be Kevin or Dean, it's gonna be Sami.
Oh,
it
definitely.
Probably will be. It probably will be.
There's no way gonna be Cesaro.
It's not gonna be Cesaro. It's not gonna be Jericho. It's not gonna be Del Rio. But just think about it like this: Jericho. This is gonna become a thing on the podcast. I'm probably gonna say a lot, so I'm just gonna establish it right now. The law, Jericho's law. Let's call it that. That when you bury your opponent or opponents in this case on the microphone, that opponent should be the one to go over the match. Because
Jericho
if you bury them,
definitely.
If you bury them on the microphone, and then you win, how does that make them look? Make it competitive on the microphone and have them lose, or bury them on the microphone, completely just crap on them, and then have them win. And these last 2 weeks, I mean, they made Cesaro go heel for this. These last 2 weeks, with these backstage interviews, Sami got crapped on by Del Rio, and he got crapped on by Cesaro. Last week it was like Del Rio's all like, "Oh, you look like a paper boy, haha, pedal, ho, pedal." Something about like he said like you have dreams, but you're never gonna reach them. He has a vision, he has the chance, but he's never going to capitalize on it. And then you have Cesaro tonight. This is the one that got me suspicious because like, why else would they have Cesaro like go heelish just for a segment? You know, He's a face, and he's saying that Sami Zayn doesn't have respect, and that like Sami Zayn's like a rookie, and he has to like prove himself, and he can start by proving himself tonight, and hence the word start.
It's fishy.
If tonight was the start of him proving himself, then Money in the Bank is the finish of him proving himself. I think that, it's Vince McMahon. Does he think this deeply? Probably not. It's all surface level from him. But if Sami Zayn won, I'm telling you guys, go look back every week and see what happened.
There's been weirder winners.
There definitely has been. I'm telling you right now, go look at Sami Zayn and go look at what happened, and I'm telling you, week after week, they have been building this underdog story. And the payoff might not be at Money in the Bank, but there's going to be payoff eventually, sometime down the line, in some way.
And me and you discussed this. Oh, I'm going to bring up two things, actually. When's the last time a face won the Money in the Bank?
Yep, that was another point.
I think it's Daniel
Bryan.
And I mean, and talked about this last night. Actually, they are very similar. I think anybody in their right mind can see that. Yep. So I think that could be like a build up to his career.
And was that Daniel Bryan's defining moment? Well,
No.
earlier in his career,
Yeah,
his
okay.
career,
Yeah, let's say yeah. Besides the WrestleMania thing.
definitely the WrestleMania thing was definitely his overall career I shouldn't have said defining moment. I should have said
turning point.
the moment, the turning point of his career. Yes, the point where it got more serious, where it wasn't just this Daniel Bryan guy is
That's
forever
when he was a
going to
top
be stuck in a
contender,
role. Like,
when he knew he
exactly
made the top.
when you knew Daniel
And-
Bryan was relevant in the company when he won Money in the Bank. You
Yeah.
knew that he was going to go somewhere. And it didn't, he won the world title, but it didn't really go anywhere for a while until
And then he had
SummerSlam.
multiple title matches with Punk, multiple
Yeah.
IC chances. It launched his career.
Yeah. But I don't think Vince really realized his full potential until it was too late, because we never got to see Daniel Bryan at the top. If you think about it, we never
got all these
really
matches you
got to-
wanted.
Yeah, we never got to see Daniel Bryan have the long reign on the top that we wanted to see.
Not
Well,
even with his
I
IC
wanted to see.
title run. That lasted 2 weeks,
Exactly.
if.
And he got injured before he got injured before he could enjoy his IC title run. He got injured
So if
before
they want to
he could
give Sami Zayn the
enjoy
Daniel
his-
Bryan run, now's the time.
Exactly. I think Vince knows that he missed out on a lot of star power with Daniel Bryan. Not because he's he's not the larger than life character. He's your everyday character who goes out there.
All the matches.
And,
All the matches you wanted with Daniel Bryan, like Daniel Bryan Styles, Daniel Bryan Rollins, we could have that with Zayn. We can have Rollins versus Zayn. We can have Styles versus Zayn.
exactly. And he fits that role, and I think he's got heaps and bounds of charisma, way more than Daniel Bryan in my opinion. I always thought Daniel Bryan was
that his
terrible.
letdown was his mic skills.
Yeah.
Oh my
His
god,
mic
that
skills
man
were-
work a crowd.
He definitely
Not saying
could.
Sami can't.
He just hasn't gotten the exposure he needs yet. But this Money in the Bank match could be his exposure.
And
It should be.
my other point is that even if this isn't like his thing, it isn't like the payoff that you said, I think something not equal but that will work would be a feud with The Miz where he wins the title at SummerSlam.
Yep, I would not
I'm
mind that
happy
at
with
all.
that, definitely.
Yeah, and I feel like as much as I like Sammy, do I want him in the title picture this moment? Not exactly. I'd rather
Yeah,
him.
I know what you mean.
I'd rather him like develop in the undercard a little bit, and then break
Prove
through.
he
Like,
can actually work with the
Yeah,
IC
and-
title.
which
then
yeah, and
move
I
him
think
up.
he can. I'm not doubting that he can,
Yeah, definitely.
but I think him breaking through next year would be a great thing. And he could work with like the IC title. He could work in the undercard, not the undercard, but like the upper mid card,
Yeah.
and really prove himself there, and then break through.
Well, I have an interesting proposal. Well, not an interesting proposal, but like a kind of like a counter argument. Considering that there's gonna be a brand split, hasn't there been talk of 2 world titles?
I want that.
That was
So,
the-
honestly, there's gonna be 2 world title pictures if this is true. If this is true, there's gonna
It
be
should
2
be,
world title
definitely.
pictures. And if there's 2 world title pictures, then what's wrong with Sammy being on top of 1?
Yeah, and let's say, and that was the situation with Daniel Bryan at the time, because there was the WWE title and the World Heavyweight. He was on SmackDown, and he had the World Heavyweight title, which was the lesser of the 2, but it was still the title on that show. And if let's say they smack Sammy on SmackDown, and he wins the title over there, I'm fine with it. I would like to see like guys like, if they put him on SmackDown, like guys like him and Owens and like Cesaro and stuff like that being in the world title picture over there.
Yeah.
Hell, even Ambrose, yeah.
Definitely wouldn't mind that either.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on.
And he had that match with Cesaro also.
Yeah,
Are we talking about that right now? Yeah.
No. We got one.
Okay.
Few more things.
Okay.
So real quick, Stephanie made Ambrose versus Jericho the Raw main event. Boo. Definitely
Mhm.
boo for me.
Definitely.
Yeah, it was like.
Bored of it. to be
As
honest.
much as we,
Same.
As much as I didn't want to talk like as much as like I don't want to go back to back with these huge like these giant conversations like that was a big one, but I gotta talk about Paige versus Charlotte.
Oh god.
Oh my god,
What's he
so
doing?
random.
WWE, what the hell are you doing having your women's champion lose to somebody who's not in the title picture practically clean on the go-home show before they have a match, just to establish a slight issue between Charlotte and Dana Brooke, which on screen in the arena they did not address. You know, she didn't look very. They had arms around each other, like I'm still champion, I'm still champion. Then they get backstage and Charlotte starts yelling at her. Okay, great, like continuity. I love, you know, they're okay down at the ring, but then they get backstage and they're like, oh shoot, we kind of forgot to be mad. Whoops.
That's
I don't know what they're leading up to with this.
Cell.
It makes no
What,
sense
Mike?
in my eyes.
The cell.
Oh yeah, the super kick. That was some Ric Flair stuff. That was some Ric Flair stuff.
I don't mind it. To be honest.
Yeah, I can be mad. He's like, oh, Ric Flair, come on. The crowd was lit. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I don't know where they're leading up to this. Like Dana's going to leave her or lead into their feud or something. Like, how's that going to work? I don't really want to see Dana versus Charlotte. I really don't want to see that.
You know how bad that'll make the women's division look? Like,
Especially for a title match.
Yeah,
like,
was it this time last year when those three came up and everybody was so they were
Yes,
just
it is
so
about that.
hype and they were like, oh my god, dude, this is gonna be so cool. And that night was actually probably the high point of the women's division.
It really maybe WrestleMania.
Yeah, I was just about to say besides the WrestleMania match, which
But guess who was in that match?
Yeah, but guess who won? The wrong person.
Yep. It should
So-
have been, I'm telling you, Sasha should be the champion right now.
Yeah,
yeah, she isn't even
I'm
on
gonna
TV.
I'm gonna stick with my
Exactly.
Which sucks.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, Sasha Banks is healthy. She's just on the greatest show of all time, main event.
She works.
Oh, and amazing house shows.
I believe she works Superstars morning suits.
Yeah.
Nice.
See,
Get it.
no, but I think that they're doing it for. I think they're keeping her off so she can. I'm crossing my fingers that the whole Vince doesn't think that Sasha is a safe. That he can like rely on Sasha. I hope that's nothing more than a rumor because she's, in my opinion, the best worker on the main roster right now.
Oh, definitely.
And I think that her beating Charlotte at SummerSlam would be a huge moment. I thought it should have happened at WrestleMania, but
I want a full horseman
Shut
match
up.
at SummerSlam. Is it going to happen? Maybe.
let's see.
Can you see-
Let's see if Bailey.
Bailey's doing nothing in NXT.
Well,
You know,
I think she's probably gonna have a rematch
Backstage
with Asuka.
segments.
Yeah, I would imagine that she's next in line for Asuka.
Oh.
I would imagine.
The full
Hey,
horseman
hey,
SummerSlam.
spoiler alert.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Actually, no, I'm not
She
gonna
worked double duty like Kevin Owens did and Sasha Banks did. And
That's exactly what I want Finn to do.
She could.
Yeah,
When is Finn coming up? What is he going to do?
I don't think
Let's say that for like. Let's
he's
say that for
going to
NXT.
come up.
yeah, that could be another. That's a topic for another day.
Tune in on Wednesday.
Yeah, we got some things to talk about Wednesday. We got Brodus Clay. We got Finn Balor.
Sounds like a lit show already.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So yeah, I can't like stress this enough. You should not. I repeat, should not have your champion losing on the go home Raw to somebody that is not in the title picture, and I guarantee you, after the show, will not be in the title picture either. And
It's not even relevant.
like,
Let's be honest.
Exactly, and the fact that like it didn't even have like. I would have been fine with her winning if Becky and Natalya had a reason, or had some sort of influence.
Like interference.
Interference, yeah, but they didn't. It was just Dana.
They just
it was
sat there
just-
talking
it
about
was
cats.
Stupid. Yeah, they were talking about cats. The crowd was dead silent. The commentators weren't paying attention. They're talking about god dang cats. It was just a mess. It was just an
That's
overall
Raw in a
mess.
nutshell.
What's
the last
new?
few weeks.
What's new with the women's division though?
I don't know. Like I've had this conversation with like people are so like that people get so like high on the women's division, but I'm telling you, it can't be saved by Charlotte. It can't be saved by Becky. It can't be saved by Sasha. It can't be saved by Natalya. can't be saved by Naomi, not by Paige, not by
Bayley wants
Summer
some
Rae, not
Bayley.
by gosh dang Rosa Mendez, not by Bayley, not by Alexa Bliss, not by
yet.
Carmella.
Not by
It's
Asuka.
got to be saved by Vince McMahon.
Blue pants.
Not Blue Pants. Oh, maybe.
Karma return inbound. Karma return inbound.
Y2BP, save us Blue Pants.
I just don't get it. Like they had such a good thing going. They had such a good thing going in NXT, and don't you think Vince, being the businessman that he is, he would have noticed
Capitalized.
how he would have capitalized on it. Like bring Sasha up and put her in good matches and good 15-minute matches with Charlotte and Becky, and they've wrestled on multiple occasions throughout the past year, but it hasn't been what it was in NXT, and I don't think it will be for a number of years, honestly.
They've put on some stale matches. I've got to give them that.
Yeah,
Like
they have
Charlotte
put
versus
on-
Natty at Roadblock was
That was
amazing.
the best one, but
But the
I feel
storylines
like
behind it
that's-
just make no sense.
That's
Why
still
don't-
probably going to go down as the best women's wrestling match of the year.
Yeah,
I thought
why-
that was better than WrestleMania was solid, but that match was fantastic, I believe.
I don't understand. Like, I feel like that was a match to end a rivalry right there, but it started.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And I'm like, and it's just the whole thing just confuses the entire women's division confuses me, and I think it always will. They just don't know how to book women, and I don't think it. I don't understand why it should make a difference.
Like, what was that
What you
hashtag
have
at
in
one
between your
point? Like,
legs? Why does that?
give women
why
a
does
chance.
that
Give
matter?
divas a chance.
Yeah, why does
And they've done nothing.
what's between your legs matter to why
Exactly.
to where how you book a superstar? Because
Yeah.
some of them are just as talented,
If not more.
if not more talented. Yeah, and if not more talented. And they're they're boiling it.
I think it boils down to the simple fact that Vince McMahon is not big on women's wrestling. Because he has all of the checker pieces, he has all the chess pieces to put together something fantastic. He's got all of his little soldiers lined up. He could pick two out of the line. Let's say Sasha and Becky, Sasha and Natalya, Sasha and Naomi. All these people, they've got talent. But
Even
Vince McMahon...
Charlotte, she's a good performer.
Yeah, Charlotte too. But Vince doesn't give them the platform to do anything.
They get a
It was
10-minute
there for a
segment on
little
Raw.
bit. It was there for a little bit, but a few shows were bland because the pairings weren't good. And Vince is probably just like, okay, this is the women's wrestling you want. I'm not having this on my show. We're going back to like 3-minute matches every week. There was a time where there was 2 10-minute matches, just like earlier this year.
And
Yeah,
the
but now we're
crowd
back to,
into it.
Yeah, but now we're back to weekly, a minute
Bullshit.
30 squash matches, 50-50 booking. One person wins this week, the next person wins on main event, then they lose on SmackDown, win on Raw, lose on freaking Superstars here, there, everywhere.
Hell, put it on Saturday Morning Slam for all I care.
Saturday Morning Slam, TNA Impacts, I don't even know.
Lucha Underground, Wrestle
Speaking of-
Kingdom, you name it, they're on it.
I think we should move on before we vent.
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. Man, I wish I could have said speaking. I wish
We
the
could have a whole
Cena.
show about it, to be fair.
I wish the
Because we would
Cena.
vent for
I
a
wish
long
the-
time.
Exactly. I wish the Cena segment was next, so I could have been like, speaking of TNA wrestling,
Yeah.
but I can't do that. So yeah, they hit each other a little bit. They're okay. Dana Brooke and Charlotte, they yell a lot. There's lots of yelling. Ah! And then there's a backstage interview with Cesaro and Sammy. And Cesaro's being a sourpuss. A real sourpuss. What a jerk. Another backstage segment. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. We forgot the greatest match of the night before that. Sheamus versus Zack Ryder.
Oh,
What
yes.
was the point in this? It just makes
Where
no sense.
Ryder
Okay, you're trying
squashed
to build
Sheamus,
it up.
but then Sheamus came back at the last second and just caught him with one move.
I understand you're trying to put a name on the Apollo Crews match and trying to build it up, but
And
There's no need
it was
to
a
this
rematch of
segment.
one of the best WWE Championship matches of all time.
Exactly.
I rate Apollo. I really
Yeah.
do.
Sheamus handpicked his opponent, and it was Zack Ryder when he kicked his head off.
Poor Zach.
Woo, woo, woo.
And
Exactly.
Woo, woo, woo.
I do like that they're putting these two together. at Money in the Bank.
I really
I
hope
like the
Apollo
pair.
goes
I do
over.
like the pair. Apollo,
Yeah,
I mean, I won't be
he
mad if
The kid's got talent.
He absolutely has to go over.
He's gonna go over in the feud, but I don't know if he's gonna go over at Money in the Bank.
I don't think the future lasts.
Maybe Battleground if it goes that far.
Yeah. It shouldn't go to SummerSlam. Oh, speaking of contenders for Rusev, Apollo Crews is up there.
Oh,
What do
definitely.
you
I would
think?
love to see him have the gold.
Yeah,
Him
that'd
and
be awesome.
Cesaro. I wouldn't
It's
mind.
not
What about
that
like a
prestigious, if you know
like
what I mean.
Yeah, what like a triple threat?
I want
Rusev,
that.
Cesaro, and Apollo Crews.
That'd be awesome.
That sounds really appealing to me for some
It
reason.
does.
They're all
Cesaro
like
and Apollo in the same match.
talented big guy, like big
And
muscular guys.
they're all great workers.
Vince
too.
loves that. And they're all great workers. It's not like Roman Reigns versus John Cena versus freaking Ryback.
Oh, yes, don't remind me. Beautiful.
Oh, by the way, dream match. Oh yeah. Dude, hashtag I miss Ryback. Hashtag bring back Ryback. Dude, he's the greatest of all time. His match with Kalisto on the Payback pre-show. Spectacular. If you haven't watched it, I suggest.
To be fair, they did have a
Kalisto.
stellar match at WrestleMania. I did not mind that match at WrestleMania.
I thought their match at
Ryback caught in the
Payback
match
was
of his
one of the
life.
best shows of the night. And he saved Kalisto's life in that match.
Taker.
Backer Taker. That he should come back, but instead of like the Undertaker hat, it should be like a straw sombrero. And he wears like a bathrobe, like a light pink bathrobe.
Like
with the
Val
ring.
Venus style.
Like a Bobby Roode type thing.
Oh, I like that. That'd be nice. Oh god, that'd be so good. Alright, but that's besides the point. Yeah, that match was stupid. Let's not even rate that. I'll give it a friggin' 30 seconds out of 10. So backstage, Kevin Owens said Alberto Del Rio showed up late and asked Shane to remove Del Rio from the ladder match.
Oh god.
He was in the opening thing. Just saying. Del Rio stormed to the room and said Owens called airport security. Kane suggested Del Rio and Owens team up against the Lucha Dragons, and if the Dragons win, they'd get Del Rio and Owens spots in the ladder match. Shane makes the match. Yep.
Another pointless match, in my opinion.
Yep. Pointless. Because it was pretty obvious. It was actually, to be honest,
Gonna lose.
we're gonna get to it in a little bit, but I thought the match was really nice.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Good match.
I gotta say, guys, let's take quick predictions on why Del Rio was held up for 5 hours.
Wow, I think
Was this
Paige
because
forgot her.
Was this because Vince McMahon and Triple H hate Mexicans?
Why else did
Could
Paige
be.
win tonight?
I'm just saying, didn't Triple H always make fun of like Ricardo Rodriguez, like with like racist stuff?
She's always been a racist.
I feel like Triple
loads of
H-
people.
Is like racist to Mex? Like I don't know. Like maybe he was like trying to. I don't know. I'm not trying to like say anything. Like
That's why Mysterio got buried for so many years.
I just don't know. Like what were they trying to insinuate? How do you get held up at an airport for 5 hours?
Smuggling
When-
cocaine.
There you go. Maybe.
I
Yeah,
think-
it's a good shot.
I just think that Paige won more than once tonight. I think she was winning all day long.
I see what you're saying. 5 hours of quote unquote wink wink airport security.
Oh,
I see what you're saying.
I think Del Rio was going through a full body check for 5 hours.
They thought his giant penis was a weapon, so they had to strip search him.
It's big, it's long.
Oh, she get the freaking. Dude, that's like the worst tattoo of all time. I'm telling you right now.
Papi!
Adam, how do you think? I'm sorry, not how. Why do you think Alberto Del Rio was held up at the airport?
I think he was going to go and hire another expensive car, like he used to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he forgot his license. So
I got you.
And Paige's pants.
So, it turns out Paige has got his wallet still from the night before.
Oh.
After that money.
Oh my god.
Come at me, Paige fans.
She's got a butt chin. All right, Reem.
Aw.
Reem, buddy.
Poor Paige.
Why do you
I'm
think
English
Del
too,
Rio? Why do you think Del Rio was held up at the airport?
I don't know, and I have no idea.
Great.
You're wrong. You were wrong. The answer was.
Pasta runs.
Wow.
There you go.
We have a winner.
Pasta runs. There.
you mean he has the runs from eating pasta? Or
He
he
has
just gone to
the
get some?
yeah. Are you insinuating that he has the runs, Drippy, from eating that from?
Absolutely
Whoops.
not.
He
So what do
probably
you?
thought he lost
Garden
Paige at
gave
the
him some raw
airport, so
pasta,
he's
you know?
looking for her, but turns out she's in Raw already.
Oh, that's a
He's
brilliant
like,
excuse. Round of applause for you.
Pero! Stupid pero!
And she's
Can I say Kevin Owens was hilarious tonight with that? He's like,
Oh,
he
always in
always
the,
is.
always in
I
Spanish.
gotta do everything.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
guys.
you think you're cool because you can speak another language? Oh, you're not the only one, buddy. Dude, I
Burst
died
out
when he
French.
started yelling. So.
Oh, yeah, there's like yelling like he was like that was French, right? French.
Oh,
That French
Canadian.
Canadianism.
Yes, he's originally French.
Quebecois. I don't know.
Quebec, buongiorno. It's probably Italian, but
Close enough, right?
close enough, you know.
We don't know what we're talking about. Don't
Maybe
get mad.
green card
Speak English.
expired.
There, that Mike. I was just waiting for somebody to say it's my bad.
Whoops.
Say what?
His green card expired.
No.
I mean, like, I kind of feel like
Rio.
that's almost what they were insinuating.
I'm thinking they
Because
were,
like,
like
I don't
go
think
into his club smuggling
anybody.
or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like that was like I'm not saying this like to be like racist, but like I feel like they were trying to be racist.
They're trying to be
Because like
making
I guarantee you, if it was Cesaro or if it was Sammy that he was talking about, they wouldn't have said held up at the airport
Yeah,
for
they
5 hours.
maybe it was
And everyone would
Cesaro
be like,
because
why?
Swiss is linked with a lot of like money smuggling, so maybe Cesaro.
Maybe. Sami Zayn's just he's too good.
He's just
All
a
right.
lovable ginger.
Just a humble little guy.
Exactly, the Ginger Ninja. I saw somebody call on today. I'm like, okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Talk about speaking of TNA, that was a long time ago though. John Cena, AJ Styles contract signing.
Best segment of the night. IMO.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Since Cena's come back, he's been on fire on the mic.
He's killing it.
I'm loving it.
I gotta say.
I don't know what Nikki's doing to him at home, but my God, it's working. He's come back.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Well, Adam, I gotta say, in the somewhat immortal words of AJ Lee, talent is not sexually transmitted. Because Nikki Bella could never pull anything off like this. She'd be like, I'm fearless, and I'm gonna beat you. That's what I'm assuming. I'm sorry, Nikki Bella fans. Brie is fearless. I'm sorry.
She is my sister.
She
We're the Bella twins.
sister. Yes.
But in
Oh,
all serious-
Daniel Bryan. He's such a
Segment of the night.
Come on, Nikki!
Come on.
It's escalated
Oh.
quickly.
Okay, can I just quick story. I'm sorry.
Oh,
This
story
is like a
from
long.
NBA.
This is like an introduction edition of the podcast. We got time to like talk. It's only been an hour and 8 minutes. We got time. There's no longer left in the show. Basically, I went to Raw, October 26th, San Diego, and I had the pleasure of sitting next to a fan. It was like slightly behind me. It was a match. It was Team PCB. Remember that was a thing? Yeah.
Oh, God.
Team
That remind
PCB versus Team Bella. And the entire match, and this might sound annoying to you, but I found it quite entertaining. He's saying, in a girl voice, he's going, "Come on, Nikki! Come on, Nikki!"
This is
And
a
then when
dude?
yes.
That's
And
awesome.
and then when Brie was in the ring, he just kept on going, Brie!
Oh my God! I would have jumped. I would have threw popcorn at him and like shut
I
the.
would have
No,
died.
it was hilarious. It wasn't like it's like as annoying as it sounds. Like he was like the last seat, so like he wasn't screaming in anybody's ear. He also started an "I want Becky" chant. He's like by himself, like two other people was like, "I want Becky."
Are you sure this wasn't me? Sounds like my actions.
Do you have a beard? Yeah, you got nice sideburns, but you
I do have nice sideburns.
We can confirm this.
Can confirm they're like very, very long.
They're up there with Matt Jackson's.
Dude.
They are, dude. If I had the long flowy hair, I would be Matt Jackson. I could throw a mean super
Exactly.
kick as well. So
There you have it.
So
Matt
going back to
Matt Jackson.
this- going back
I'm
to
your
the
first.
segment.
Yeah.
So guys, guess what?
Yes,
John
sir.
Cena and AJ Styles, they talk. There's some independent
Shade
scene name
through.
dropping.
PWG.
Oh,
Shade
New
was
Japan.
thrown at TNA.
How can you blame him? I can't find it funny.
The word Barry was used. They signed the contract.
Indie was used.
AJ's
Indie wrestler.
indie wrestler.
Oh.
AJ
It was
says
It was a good segment for a mark like me.
it was a nice segment.
I'm
I was
gonna be
like,
honest.
oh shoot the entire time. AJ said Cena's time is up and his time is now.
Okay,
No,
I died when AJ said you can't see me in that voice.
Okay, that was funny.
It was really just me.
They're both they were both entertaining tonight.
It was.
To be
I
honest,
loved the segment.
My stream kind of was glitching out. Yes, no, just kidding. I don't watch the stream. I actually give WWE my viewership. Haha.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Please don't hurt me.
So you're the reason viewership goes down in the third hour.
We knew it.
Hashtag blame Aiden.
Fine. I'm only here so I won't get fined. I'm sorry, guys.
I
You
mean,
need
I'm
to
just
calm
getting
down.
ready for the next 6 games, you know?
Yeah, I'm just getting ready for the next 6 games. I'm excited for
Not this
them.
again.
Getting ready to finish up the season. So yeah, that was a good segment. Really strong, really
What's
strong all around.
Surprised it didn't end in fighting like every other contract signing.
Yeah,
Credit for them. Keep it calm.
Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised.
But segment of the night, in my opinion. I really.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
I gotta say, man, I didn't think that Styles was good on the mic whatsoever when he was a face. But
I
he
agree,
is
but, oh
a
my
top guy as a heel. Every single week he's come out and cut a good promo as a heel. It's impressive. I'm impressed. So
He's
far,
one of those heels you
very good.
love. Just
Exactly.
he's a great guy.
I'm really digging the fact that AJ Styles is in this company.
AJ
He is a
Styles-
class
I think it's
act.
gonna be match of the night. It's gonna be match of the night, in my opinion.
Oh, without a
None
doubt.
about.
Without a doubt. As much as I'm
If
gonna
he can
love
carry
Cena
Reigns,
back-
and Cena's not a bad performer. One of my favorite matches of all time has Cena in. I think it's gonna be an incredible match.
Well, it's gonna be good for the fact that near falls.
Go
That is going to
Which is-
happen.
which
How many
is-
attitude adjustments are you predicting? I'm predicting
I want-
two. Two if he loses, 3 if he wins.
Do you understand that there was about like 6 in one of the Kevin Owens matches?
Really?
Yeah.
They weren't all. I think Kevin might have hit like 1 or 2 himself, but
Yeah.
there were a
I think
lot.
it's
Like that's
maybe
my number
4.
one. That's a solid number. See, that was like my number one complaint with that match was that everybody was just like praising it, and I'm like, please tell me how many finishers they hit, and then go tell me what other match had that many finishers in it.
I just
And
took like
then
the
tell me if those matches would have been benefited if they had as many finishers as that.
I
Near
just don't
falls
like-
build excitement.
how they've made AJ's finisher look so weak. The Styles Clash.
Mm.
Like against Reigns, he's done it on a steel chair and he kicked out still. But
Twice,
yet,
right?
You can do one, maybe even twice. But yet,
One was
Cena's
on
going to
the
hit
one was
what,
not
2
on.
AAs and 3 A's, and he's probably going to win.
And the
Yeah,
AA
the
doesn't
Styles
even
Clash is a killer move.
Yeah, the AA is just. I do that to my cousin all the time. You throw him off your shoulders. Cool, man.
If
But
somebody
I'm
like,
really,
I mean, I'm
really
just like,
looking
if somebody if John Cena walked up to me in the street, hit me with an AA onto the concrete, I would get up, brush off my arms, and be like, "What the heck was that for, bro?"
I wouldn't. If you done it to me, I would get up and call the cops and get him arrested for assault. I'm like, sir, you're going to jail.
Realistically, yes.
Or I'd probably be like, man, that kind of hurt, but I can still move.
Exactly.
Like,
Unless he,
Styles
like,
Clash, that's
I'll
you fucking
blackmail
get
him.
dropped on your face with no. God, like, come on,
You could break your neck. You could break your
freaking
freaking
nose. Ugh.
But
Yeah.
I'm really
Dumb,
looking forward to
stupid,
it. Like,
stupid idiot, dumb WWE, stupid idiot, dumb cow, dumb farm.
shout out to
Stupid
BBC
farm,
and Jericho.
dumb cow. What was I gonna say? Yeah, 2 Styles Clashes at Extreme Rules, and 1 spear, and you can't kick out of it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But fuck, Roman, we'll save that for another day.
Man, you're Superman. We fucking
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. All right, Kevin Owens.
I have a question.
Go for it, buddy.
Did we talk about the Sami Zayn Cesaro match? I feel like we didn't do that.
We didn't.
Oh shoot, we're. Oh,
Actually, moving on to it.
I'm sorry. We're gonna go back a little bit. Sami Zayn versus Cesaro in a I thought it was a great match.
Disappointing.
High quality match.
It was disappointing.
It was still quality. I feel like that was probably.
They didn't get the time that they could have.
The finish was bleh.
What do you think about him winning with the Ishitonic? That was my question. That I was
Maybe
gonna pose for the match.
maybe they want the Cesaro not to look that weak. Like if they hit him with a haluva kick, he loses like clean.
Well, my perspective on it was that like instead of doing like a roll up victory, it was kind of like a cool roll up.
Yeah, it's close to a roll up. Yeah, I don't know where you're coming from.
I just I liked it. I love that move personally.
But I mean,
it looks incredible.
Yeah, it's an awesome move, but there's a reason that he only hits it on Cesaro. It's because
he's probably one that can take it.
He's probably the only person on the roster that knows how to take it so well.
I could probably count on one hand how many people that could take it that well.
Yeah,
but it was a weak
right.
finish in my opinion. The way he had his hands up celebrating, and then Cesaro couldn't get out.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing about the Blue Thunder Bomb or the Yoshitonic. He sits there and gets pumped up
Yeah, he's
that's Sami Zayn. He's a mark. He's a mark and everything, but I mean, come on, Sammy, hook the legs.
It was a good match, but
I don't know.
Better.
I thought he should have kicked out, and then it should have gone on, but
yeah, I feel
I'm not gonna complain.
I think 5 more minutes.
Sami Zayn won. Sami Zayn won.
This is Cesaro and Sammy in the same ring. We should always be blessed from seeing that.
Exactly.
Great match.
Thank you, Mike.
I thought it was a great match.
All right, let's go through and grade it real quick. There's not much you can say about a solid wrestling like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's not much you can say. All right, I'm gonna give it an 8 points. Okay, for what it's worth, because it's a Raw match, I'm gonna give it a 9 because it's Raw.
I'm gonna say an 8 just because of the finish.
Fair enough. Eli, what'd you say?
I would have to say an 8.6.
Mike, what'd you say?
It was a great match. I'm gonna have to go with an 8.
All right, Reem.
8.
Tribute.
8.5.
All right, so
They are some beautiful numbers.
Yeah, almost a Ty Dillinger.
Almost.
You're welcome, Mike. That was for you.
10.
All right, now let's skip back over John Cena and let's go to Kevin Owens and Del Rio versus the Lucha Dragons in what I thought was a solid match. It kind of, at one point had me a little bit worried.
When he hit the Cena del Sol, I thought, maybe.
Because maybe, do you guys think that there's a possibility that they can move into an Owens Del Rio feud?
Yeah,
let's go down
what
the line.
thinking.
Let's go down the line and ask, because that's a question that could really differ based on just personal opinion. I'm gonna say, I don't know. Does anybody feel strongly about this? Adam, what do you think?
Depends who was the face in the feud. Because Kevin is a face. Could be an amazing
I think
thing.
it'd just be I don't know if he'd be a face or it's just
because he gets pops anyway. The fans cheer him anyway. It wouldn't be a difference because they still roast Del Rio on the mic.
Yeah, and I feel like Owens is one of those guys. Whether he's a face or a heel, he's still gonna be a dick.
Yeah.
And he's always gonna be entertaining. And he's one of the guys that could just kill it on the mic, and it just the difference between him being a face and a heel is who he's being a dick to. If he's a dick to Sami Zayn, if he's a dick to Sami Zayn, then he's the heel. But if he's a dick to Del Rio, people are gonna really get behind that. So
it's a feud I'd like to see in the future.
Yeah, it's something that I wouldn't mind seeing at all.
Yeah, Mike, what do you think?
I'd have to agree with everything you just said. I wouldn't mind seeing in the future.
But do you think SummerSlam? Do you think that you saw on SummerSlam?
I don't think that's.
I would hate to see that at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I feel
Kevin deserves better.
Yeah, Owens can be in such a more prominent match at SummerSlam.
Wait. What about with those rumors going around with SmackDown and Raw having separate pay-per-views?
It's a big 4. SummerSlam is a big 4.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah, it'd be
combined.
So
both shows would be on that. So, but Either way, I don't think Del Rio would be the right guy for a SummerSlam. Maybe Battleground
Yeah.
or something like
Little,
that.
yeah.
That's fine.
Like a holdover.
Yeah. And then, like, who they gonna stick Owens with? I don't know. But not Del Rio.
Orton.
I would like to see that match.
I would love to see him roast Orton because personally I don't like Orton, and Kevin roasting him would just make my life complete.
That'd be fantastic. Reem, you there?
She's sure not.
I'm
Nope.
here. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
here.
There she is.
Would you be interested in seeing Owens versus Del Rio sometime in the near future?
Yeah. Was that a problem?
Do you think that's like SummerSlam caliber?
No.
Fair enough. Trippy,
Mhm.
how are you feeling about this?
I think they have good chemistry, so I'd like to see it in the future.
SummerSlam? SummerSlam.
Nah, B.
Nah. All right. Yeah. Okay. I think the general consensus is maybe in the future, just not a SummerSlam. So Vince, if you're listening to this podcast that is literally just starting,
Which we know you are.
of course,
Which you should
because
be.
I bet he has an employee to watch every single podcast, but he's like, no.
Get
Save
the
this
bed,
one.
damn
for me.
it.
Save this one for me. Damn it. Damn it, I want to watch. So yeah, that happened. Del Rio, Owens win. Del Rio kicks Owens in the
surprise.
face after the match. Rude.
Predictable.
Predictable.
Leading up to a massive
Footage-
match, so
Yep.
Footage
Footage was
the
shown.
people that thought the Lucha Dragons would win.
Dude, for a second, they had me guessing, but I just had to think, like, there's no way. No. Not
I
happening.
feel like if it was like Del Rio and Jericho, then
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh
Yeah,
well, maybe the Lucha Dragons actually have a shot. But I don't think they can take Owens out of that match.
Well, my train of thought was, like, what if they wanted to do Owens versus Del Rio at Money in the Bank? And just they didn't have any, like, they didn't want Owens to lose, so they wanted, like, to have something where Owens could actually, like, pull off the win, and then that would make even more sense if Sammy won, and then he could be like, I would have won if I was in that match, but it's not gonna happen anyways in the first place. So we can move on from that. Up next, some brief footage of the Miz on set of the latest Marine sequel, which you guys are all gonna watch, right?
oh, I've already
Oh,
pre-ordered it. So I'm
is
so
this
excited.
5? What is this?
What do you
4 or
like?
5? Is this 4 or 5?
I think it's 5.
Five,
Mm,
4 classics, an upcoming classic.
My personal favorite is the one with Ted DiBiase.
Is it bad that I've never seen one?
No,
neither
I
have
haven't either.
I haven't either.
I'm talking out of my ass right now.
I've seen a scene from the Cena one.
Okay. I was like, I didn't know if you guys were being sarcastic or serious. I was like,
No.
No.
I've never seen
I really
one.
couldn't give
Everything
two
that comes from
Fs about
WWE,
it.
everything that comes from WWE Studios, I would not waste the hour and a half watching personally.
Unless
I've watched some. I will say that.
the Seth movie.
Oh.
I
Oh
watched
yeah,
the Big
I
Show
watched
one.
the movie now. Oh,
Oh,
Knucklehead.
I
Knucklehead.
watched Knucklehead and the Chaperone. And the Chaperone.
The Chaperone. That's a good one with
Triple
Triple
H.
H.
Greatest movie of all
Not
time?
bad. It wasn't
It's good.
that
Yeah,
bad.
that's a good movie. Legendary is actually a good movie. The Cena one.
Knucklehead,
About,
I
like,
didn't mind, you know? It's MMA
amateur
shit.
wrestling.
I didn't mind it. Okay, we just went off topic.
yeah, that was
for
way
what?
off topic
But-
from Raw.
Well,
Yeah, I
it was
think
a great movie.
we
so.
had to get the Miz on. Raw,
Yeah,
so.
the Miz.
He had to be there, 'cause he is the IC
talk about the
champion.
Miz, like,
He shouldn't be holding
gotta
the
give
title,
him
in my
some
opinion.
sort, like,
But
he's not a bad guy, but
no,
he's not a
he's
good
not a bad
guy.
champion,
He's-
but he's not
he's
there.
a guy.
To gold if he's
But-
not there.
I just feel like Miz holding the title means something for this Sami Zayn guy that's gonna get in a feud with him if he doesn't
that
win the
one
briefcase.
Sami Zayn fella.
That one ginger guy that I can't really, that really generic ginger man.
Oh,
Eli, I don't know what you're insinuating, but I'm not comfortable with it, so we're gonna move on.
Mhm.
Because you're not about to break kayfabe. Okay? You're not about to-
I'm certainly not. If you think I'm
He would
making a
never
reference
do
to
that.
El Generico, I actually just got off the phone with him and I know that he's doing a great job watching the Orphans.
thank
Oh.
God.
As Aiden's
So he's-
brother would say, Sami Zayn's a ginger jobber.
We have to get Aiden on the show sometime in the future.
Yes.
Definitely. He was on the other podcast.
Definitely.
Definitely. Oh God, no.
No,
Definitely.
not
Talk about
Swiftly
throwback.
moving on.
Hey guys, Sami Zayn is a guest commentator. Kevin Owens, a guest commentator.
Gold.
Can you beat that?
Cesaro, the guest ring announcer.
Man.
And Pordorio's the guest.
They should have swapped Del Rio and Cesaro. God, I would love Del Rio's accent, but
Pordorio's like,
as a ring announcer.
Pero Cesaro.
Yeah, but Cesaro just straight face, no charisma.
Give him some Takis. Shout out Isaac.
Shout out to Isaac. He'll be on soon. He'll be on one day. Don't worry about that. Just couldn't make it tonight. Oh, what are we gonna go with now? Oh, it's okay. Cesaro says Jericho's from Stupid Idiotville. Quick round of applause. Round of applause, please.
For the pun, it was beautiful.
You thought that was for Cesaro, didn't you? I'm sorry, that was for Vince McMahon for writing such a great line. Cesaro said Dean Ambrose looks like he just got out of bed. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Vince McMahon was on fire tonight.
Wait, early clapping for Vince?
Yes.
That's like a
is
first.
God.
That's the first time ever.
Okay, well, let's clap for him for putting on a great match like Zack Ryder versus Sheamus.
Oh.
You happy now, Eli? That's 3. It's knocked out of the park. All right, so they fought. Yeah, Ambrose and Jericho. Great match.
Never seen that before.
Never seen it. I love how they were booking it. They were building it as like the first time ever on Raw. But it's like, yeah, we've seen it like 27 times on SmackDown, twice on pay-per-view.
Yeah,
there's plenty of tag team matches. Like, stop trying to pretend like this is some sort of unique match. It was literally just on the last pay-per-view.
The Shane McMahon, fresh new matchups, new fate. No, dude, we see this all the time. Fuck off. Like,
fresh new matchups. Constant 6-mans and like dumb main events that we've seen like 20,000 times.
I'm remembering.
You know, they should exactly. They should honestly like let Shane be on creative because it's just Vince
living on creative. That's all I ask.
Living through.
That's all I ask.
Get Paul Heyman back. Get Paul on the phone. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
I have nothing to say about the match. It's same old, same old.
It's exactly. No Wyatt family. That was cool. Highlight of the match was Sami Zayn doing a huge dive to the ground, and when he fell, he decided to not turn over. He just sat there, like his neck on the ground, like his legs like above his head, just did not budge.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this dude dead or something? I felt like he was honestly dead. Let me just go look up Sami Zayn to make sure he's not injured real quick.
Yeah, just sort of
Sami Zayn on Twitter. Let's see. Is Sami Zayn okay?
He's alive, I think.
I don't see any latest news, so it looks like he's alright.
But this match was disappointing. I had so high expectations for the Wyatts to come out, or just something. It's in their home. It's in Bray's hometown. He's been cleared to compete for 2 weeks now. There was going to be a 7th member of the match. Then they stabbed my heart. Well done, Vince.
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to come out tonight? Like, didn't he he tweeted about like New Orleans?
He tweeted something about New Orleans.
He's
he's teasing us like Finn does.
But
where would he be put? Like, would he do anything on Sunday?
He has nothing to do Sunday, in my opinion.
I feel like he
maybe in the AJ Cena match. Maybe.
Possibly, and they can do Bullet Club.
Wyatt.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That is just that. Oh my God, yes, please.
That might be a bit of a pipe dream, I'm not sure. Well, see, it can't be the Money in the Bank ladder match because
when they're done,
it would be like 2 years in a row. Come on, yeah. Anybody but you, Dean.
Again, which we've seen enough times, so would not dig that feud.
What if that actually like just imagine like I can just imagine this. The light like Dean's about to win, the lights go out and it's just like you can hear from the Titantron, anybody but you, Dean, and that one guy in the crowd. Oh, come on!
I'll still mark out the Wyatts are back, don't get me wrong. I'll be like, oh, really? Dean again?
Yeah. Dude, they honestly, I feel like they had some pretty good matches, but
They do have, and Bray's promos are just the best in the business, in my opinion.
yeah.
The man
Yeah.
is just a genius on the mic.
But let's say they did come out tonight. Like, would they do anything on Sunday at all?
Maybe they
Or what he-
could just
like-
give him some backstage promos, because we've seen nothing back in the day. Used to do backstage segments, just random promos about random things. But now
Yeah,
we don't
but-
even get them.
They'll be
It's
back.
just disappointing.
I think next Monday would be is a good time.
I don't know what they're gonna do, because I think Rowan's filming a movie, Harper's running a movie.
Rowan's in a movie?
Isn't Harper like an actual movie?
Yeah, Harper's in the.
Like a non-WWE Studios movie, so he's like actually doing something with his life.
And plus, he's injured, so he's not gonna come back anytime soon.
Like, isn't Bo Dallas in the new movie? Like this upcoming
Oh,
Yeah,
Marine?
him, Axel, and Slater, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like they literally like here. I'm gonna do what Vince does. All right. We need people for this Marine movie, whatever it's called. WWE.com. Yeah. Let's go to that roster. And eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mom picks the very best one, and you are it. Oh, Bubba Ray Dudley, you're in. That's what landed off for me. I don't even know.
You're
I
hired.
feel like you're hired. I feel like he honestly just randomly goes like he's like, let's go do some people that like don't matter right now, and pick them. Or if they're the Miz automatically gets.
Oh, but the Miz is always in his
Because he's-
office, just owning him anyway. So
True.
he's always there.
Awesome. Get it?
Come at
Get
me,
it?
Miz
Like
fans.
the Miz, awesome.
But overall, shit. I didn't like the finish. Like, what was the point of having Jericho up there? We know he's not going to win. So why?
Well, they had to make him look strong somehow.
Yeah, but maybe Sammy grab it. You know, give us a little glimpse.
Don't dog on Jericho.
Oh, we love Jericho. The man's an absolute legend. And that pose he done was amazing.
Oh my god,
He's a
I
meme
died
now.
when he crossed his leg.
Jericho almost missed the briefcase. Almost.
He did the
That would
Jack.
have been the perfect time for the Whites to actually come out if they were going to interfere in the match.
He did the Jack
put
Swagger
themselves.
from WrestleMania
in the match.
26. Does anybody know about that?
Yeah.
When he missed it.
He sat there and batted around the briefcase for like a minute and a half. Just like,
Yeah.
Oh, not as bad as the
Austin
Cena
Theory-
finish when it fell
Oh,
off.
dude. No, Swagger's was way worse. It was, I don't know, Cena's was pretty bad too, you're right.
You know what? It's all good.
But, will there be a bad finish this Sunday?
I'll probably be pretty disappointed if it's Dean, and it probably is going to be Dean, so yeah.
Well, another bad finish. Roman's going to win, in my opinion. It's Roman.
But does Dean Ambrose cash in?
I wouldn't mind seeing that, personally. I'd rather have Dean champion than Roman.
Oh yeah,
I
for
mean-
sure, for sure.
I think most
I mean,
people.
if Dean wins the briefcase, I'm gonna have to sit there and think to myself, Roman,
I'm thinking. Okay.
he has to cash in tonight. He has to cash in
I don't think he
that
would.
day.
If he's winning the briefcase, he's definitely going to cash in within the next month, I'd say.
I would say. I
Yeah.
think SummerSlam. I think he would say when he's going to cash in. Triple threat SummerSlam.
Like,
Oh.
He went, I'm cashing in. SummerSlam. Boom.
What were you saying, Mike?
Like how Cena fucking said on Raw, what, 999 that he was
And
gonna...
like, and
Yeah.
what Rob Van Dam did too.
Oh, yeah.
Look at where it got
Gotta bring
Cena.
up.
A big fat L. To a ghost. Right?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
lost
I
to a
don't know.
ghost? He lost to
Who
a
did he lose
spirit?
to, man?
He lost
Some punk or something. Just some random guy.
Yeah, some random punk.
It was so cool seeing the Shield powerbomb, triple powerbomb.
Talking about
yeah,
the ghost.
shout out to No DQ dot. Hey, I'll give him a real shout out because I got my raw results from NoDQ.com. That's where I get all of my that indie dirt, not all that indie dirt, that WWE dirt, that indie dirt, that TNA dirt. Well, is TNA kind of indies now? They're basically like on the same popularity level at this point, so it's like
Yeah.
technically indie. As a matter of fact, NoDQ.com actually got rid of their TNA section and just have an indie section.
You
Yes.
can't blame them.
Can't,
Even though they have
really
the greatest
can't.
wrestler on the roster of all time, they do have Grado. Shout out to Grado.
Uh,
Rio.
who's not?
What's
He
up,
isn't
Graham?
that. but he really isn't that great without his theme song, without his
we need
original
the theme song. No, TNA, just get the fucking rights. Otherwise,
Wait, but do you see what I did there? Though I'm like, he isn't that great.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like I've had to apologize for so many bad things tonight. But yeah, guys, that was Monday Night Raw. We've been here for an hour and 35 minutes.
That's not bad.
Mostly ranting about this Raw.
Mostly ranting, yeah. I feel like, have we had a podcast this long? This might be one of our longest.
Yes.
No, we've had almost 2 hours.
Oh, shoot.
Like 150.
My bad. Oh, shoot, what up? So yeah, that's going to wrap up our first... I really enjoyed the show, guys. I enjoyed talking with you people.
Beautiful.
It has been a fantastic evening.
We're back, baby.
We should probably actually go through... Before we technically leave, we should probably grade the main event. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Adam, what would you give it?
I'm going to give it a 3.25.
Ooh. Eli, what would you give that?
I didn't enjoy it at all.
Sure, I'll give it a 3.14.
Oh, time to eat your pie.
Nice numbers.
I would have rather been eating pie than watching that match.
How you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Cherry, how you doing? Apple,
Oh my
how
God.
you doing? Pumpkin, how you doing?
Keep going. You got more.
Oh, raspberry, how you doing? Razzleberry, how you doing?
It's
Peach,
way,
how you
whoa,
doing?
whoa. I feel
No,
like
I
we
said
just made
raspberry,
We go off
then
topics way too
razzleberry.
fast.
Razzleberry.
Yes.
That's
Coconut cream, how you doing? Look it
Don't
up,
forget,
man.
you're forgetting my favorite, lemon meringue. How you doing?
Lemon meringue, how you doing?
American.
All right,
Get it?
that's enough of that. Oh,
How you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everything we've done tonight. Michael, how would you grade this match?
3.
3. All right.
Very.
Reem, how would you grade this?
2. 2. I didn't freaking enjoy it at
damn,
all.
son.
You just buried Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho.
Drop that mic.
Yeah, drop it. Go ahead, drop.
Like, I tried, but it was so boring that I just stopped paying attention, really.
She didn't drop the mic, so I'm gonna do it for her. There you go. Hey, Trippy, what would you grade this match?
4.994.
Oh, that's a good number.
Didn't you give a .994 again already?
Yes.
You love your decimals, don't you, Trippy Crumpet?
I like 994.
I feel like this is something that it should mean something that I know, but I don't
Seems
know.
like a price of something.
It really doesn't. It's just 994.
All right, Trippy's new gimmick is the number 994, guys. Remember that.
All right.
Hashtag it. Hashtag it.
Guys, now we're really done. We are really, really done. I'm about to do that. Does anybody want to, before we plug the actual Twitter for this account, because I forgot to do that earlier. I just got caught up in a lot of things, forgot the most iconic line of this entire podcast, but we're going to get to it, don't worry. Does anybody want to, let's plug our personal Twitters. You can say pass if you don't want people knowing, but hey, more followers. Adam, would you like to plug your personal, sir?
No, I'm going to plug Undaunted Demon.
All right. There you go. Eli, sir.
I'm at Dankability. The L is in a capital I, and the picture is very representative of the sideburns that I have in real life, although it's not me.
Ladies, he's got nice sideburns.
No.
Mike, would you like to plug your personal?
I personally think my @ is a perfect 10. Follow me at worst profile.
Fair enough. Just kidding, Mike. You aren't the worst. I'm just kidding. I'm just pulling your leg, bro.
I know what you
bro. Jeff, bro, you gotta listen to me, bro.
You threw that nuclear heat at me, bro.
Bro, I'm sorry. I didn't. I was trying to make you white hot, bro. I'm sorry.
It's okay, bro.
You're just a human being. I should have understood that.
We're all human beings here.
We all human beings. Shout out to Vince Russo, by the way. Hey, Reem. You wanna plug that personal, buddy?
No.
All right, fair enough. Hey, Trippy. You wanna plug that personal?
Trippy Booty.
Well, I rate that username. Whoever made it is this
10.
Trippy Booty. Mine is omnipotent meme because I am the almighty. Well,
I think we should put the links in the description.
I'll work on that eventually. I will work on that eventually. But you know what's more important than all of our silly little accounts? That's right, Michael. You get yourself ready for this one. You've got to go ahead, log on to twitter.com, or if you're using a cellular device, open that Twitter app, and the first thing you're going to do is go to that little search bar, and you're going to search SOW report at SOW report. I said SOW report, and if you don't know, that is SOWREPORT.
You son of a bitch!
For those of you who don't know how to spell.
And ladies and gentlemen, this was the first edition of our show. Have yourselves a fantastic evening. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm looking forward to the future. We'll see you Wednesday for NXT.
Hell yeah.
Is Lucha Underground in season?
It sure is, but we'll discuss that. I think that's
We'll see. We might touch on it a little bit.
I feel like that's going to be the end of the week deal.
We'll work on the details. We'll work on the details. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.
Goodbye.